Ladies and gentlemen, in a very special way, I want to invite you to be part of our analysis. With only a few days to the general election, the Kenya Kwanza team is treating this country to a very unnecessary tension. I'm saying this because one of Ruto allies, Mr. Kimani Ngunjiri, who is the MP for Bahati in Nakuru County, alleged that the president and the Azimio coalition want to rig elections in Nakuru. In fact, he said that Mr. President has stooped too low, that he even wants to rig Susan Kihika of the gubernatorial seat, and even rig him, Ngunjiri himself, of his seat.
Incite Kenyans. But I want to tell you, hiyo ukora umepanga ya kuiba kura, because we know ile mpango unaye hapa Nakuru, ile vitu umepangia kuiba, we know, and we are going to die there because of our right and democracy. Labda mtuwe kwa polling station, because unajua ile mpango iko mpaka watu wengine Chepkati. I want to tell you, please saidia sisi, we trust you, kwa sababu mpango ile iko ya Raila Odinga na Uhuru, hiyo watu wa Azimio ni kuiba kura. They have nothing else. And what they are saying in manual, now online, we know what they are doing. But I want to tell you, we are also coming up with our own system. In the polling station, we shall be writing the people. Wale wanaingia, we shall put the clerk on the gate. Then the person, when they are getting in, tunahesabu na tunapost. Tunahesabu na tunapost. Kitabu ya kukata kuvote, we must know the serial number. Ile imeanza na ile imemalizika.
You see, we are approaching an election that is already tensed, because the two main contenders, William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga, have got confidence that both of them are going to win these elections. And we have witnessed before in 2007, 2013, and 2017 that violence does not start when elections are announced, when the results are announced. Such undertones and allegations of possibility of rigged elections are the foundations of violence after elections. Why do you think the Kenya Kwanza team is obsessed by these allegations that the elections are going to be rigged? Because not only Mr. Ngunjiri, but the communication team of William Samoei Ruto, Mr. Dennis Itumbi, also tweeted with serious allegations that there are plans of rigging elections in Nairobi County. In fact, Mr. Itumbi says that he's aware of a secret meeting, a classified meeting that was attended by the county commissioner and the Azimio aspirants in Nairobi, Polycarp Igathe, Esther Passaris, and Sifuna, where they discussed how they are going to rig and bungle elections in Nairobi. As always, I've always said that in politics, everything that happens has a particular motive, a particular political goal. Why are these members of the Kenya Kwanza obsessed? I want us to look. If you want to promote the channel, kindly subscribe and click the notification bell. To our subscribers, I want to thank you very much for this support. We are approaching our 2,000 subscribers. Please take me to 2,000 subscription. But if you've already subscribed, just like this video and share it if you can. In my considered opinion, William Samoei Ruto, through his proxies, have got the following in mind. One, It is like William Samoei Ruto is preparing his constituency, his followers, to concede defeat. And this is the reason why, through his allies, William Ruto is telling the nation that there are plans to rig elections in various parts of this country. And so he wants his people to be prepared mentally and psychologically so that when the results are out, he will definitely say that, we tried our best, but the deep state rigged us of our elections. And so I live to fight another day. Because William Samoei Ruto knows very well that perhaps this is not his time. We have always opined in this channel that it is not very easy for for a deputy president in his debut to win an election. And so I want to say that if this is his plan, let him find other ways of preparing his supporters to concede defeat. Let him not use this, because this can be dangerous. And it takes me to the second point, that when you tell your people that elections are going to be rigged, we have witnessed before that they are prepared to cause violence. And it could also mean that William Samoei Ruto is planning to contest and refuse the results of elections. He could be preparing his people to go to the streets like what we have witnessed before. Because I said that these elections are charged. William Samoei Ruto has a support. He's got a support base. You go to Eldoret, Uasin Gishu, you go to Central, there are people who follow him. He's an opinion leader, and you must accept that. Whatever he says bears relevance. Whatever he says has got consequences. And so when he alleges, Itumbi says that there's a classified meeting, a clandestine meeting that was attended by government officials and Azimio aspirants. This is already tension, because people will go to elections with a predetermined mind. They will say that this is gone, this election is gone. And immediately the results are announced, they will go to war. They will start demonstrating, and they will be running battles between the police and innocent people. And I must say here that if this is the intention of William Ruto, we cannot afford to go back to 2007, because the leaders do not form part of running battles. They are always in high-class hotels, just giving, calling press conferences and saying that they have refused the elections and they're not part of it. So William Ruto should not take us back. We are past that. And Dennis Itumbi should be told, together with his friend Kimani Ngunjiri, that Kenyans are wiser than what they think. We do not need anyone to take us back to where we are from. I also want to believe that by saying, because if you look at what Kimani Ngunjiri was saying and what Dennis Itumbi is trying to allude to, is that in Nairobi they are going to arrest petty offenders like, drunkards and all that. And so Itumbi is like telling people that there is no need of, he wants, because he knows very well that perhaps the Nairobi is an Azimio zone, and so he wants to tell people that there is no need of going to vote, because already this is rigged, Azimio is taking it. He knows very well that when there is voter apathy in Raila's strongholds, they will lobby in their strongholds to wake up in the morning and go and vote. So perhaps this is a strategy that they are using just to try if it can work out, and to reduce the population that will vote for Azimio. But it is not good, and I must maintain that we should not use what can otherwise cause chaos to try and achieve our political goals. And the Kenya Kwanza team have seen the opinion polls. They have seen the rallies that Martha Karua and Raila Odinga have attended. Just yesterday, they were in Nyeri, and the kind of reception was unbelievable. Before Martha came into Azimio, maybe Raila would have not climbed the mountain. And so this kind of reception is giving them headache. So they are trying all other means to gain sympathy votes because they want to tell Kenyans and the international community that elections are being rigged. This is not the first time that William Samoei Ruto is talking about a rigged election. While in the UK and the USA, where when he toured those two countries, he said that there is a plan to coerce and cajole the Kenyan electorates with the Raila Amolo Odinga. And he appealed to the international community to help Kenya to run a free and a credible election. And I want to believe that he's also doing this so that he can attract the attention of the media, the attention of the international community, so that they should come in. And when they come in, he wants the Kenyans to believe that he's being disadvantaged, he doesn't have the support of the deep state, and so perhaps they can vote for him just because he's a weakling. But these allegations have attracted a lot of criticism because if you look at what Dennis Itumbi is saying, he's talking of transferring votes in Nairobi, while we all know that the deadline for registration ended long time ago and there is no window of opportunity for anyone to transfer votes from one region to the other. Dennis Itumbi is blatantly lying to the Kenyan nation that there is a possibility of transferring votes from one place into Nairobi. Dennis Itumbi, just like his master, William Samoei Ruto, perhaps believes that Kenyans are fools and gullible, that you can say anything and they will take it and that he will get away with it. But Kenyans responded to Itumbi and told him that don't think we are fools. You cannot transfer votes. And if you read that tweet, you will see for yourself that there are plans either to, cause chaos in the country, plans to refuse results of elections, plans to attract sympathy. And I must say that this is dangerous, reckless, and primitive. We cannot allow this to happen. I don't know what you think on your side. Do you really think that Dennis Itumbi, from his character, from his past, and Kimani Ngunjiri, those two characters, the way you know them, do you think that we can take them serious? Because yes, I understand that in the past elections have been rigged. Do you think, let us have mature discussion on this. Do you think there are plans to rig elections? Because from where I sit, the characters that are, giving this narrative are characters that are questionable. They are people who they have loose mouth, if I must say. But I must also, in a quick rejoinder, say that we must have a free and a credible elections as Kenyans, and we must vote peacefully, knowing very well that elections only comes once in 5 years. We still remain Kenyans, we only have one Kenya, and we will still remain one people. Ladies and gentlemen, that is my take.